Scarless facelift, arm lift, and thigh lift have been a dream for many people, but not a reality until now. Dr. Nimtz sits down with Troy Thompson to talk about an incredible new service called Renuvium J Plasma.
Welcome back to Midday Kentucky.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about this new process called Renuvium J Plasma. We discussed it briefly before, but now we're going to get to see some other information.
Right. So basically, J Plasma is a proprietary technology that's added on usually to liposuction in an effort to tighten the skin and the underlying tissue to make everything just look a little bit tighter, a little bit more refined.
So before you get to show me what you would show your clients, that's why we're in the consultation room.
Right.
You said to me in the last interview that we start off with liposuction first.
Correct.
And then we use the Renuvium.
That's correct.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so basically I have an animation that I can show you that would picture how that's done. And basically, we make a small hole in the skin, and then we insert the liposuction cannula. We take out the fat, and then we insert the Renuvium.
Okay, let's take a look at as you're doing it. So as we
Sure.
know that we have to have liposuction first. It's not something that's done without the liposuction, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so just talk us through what we're looking at.
So basically, this is a hole in the skin where the Renuvium enters. The fat has been suctioned out, and the Renuvium comes in and tightens the underlying fibroseptal bands. Those are just little bands that connect the skin with the underlying tissue so that everything is tightened up.
What is it doing?
So what it's doing is it's using electricity and radio frequency to shrink those bands so that everything looks tighter.
Okay, so are the bands is what is holding our skin and fat together? Like explain
The
that. I'm
skin,
trying to
the
work
fat,
out.
and the underlying muscle,
Okay.
basically. Yes.
Okay, so what we're looking at, the white lines, is that the muscle?
The white lines are those little bands.
Okay.
So the muscle is below us, the skin is up on top, and you can see the skin over top shrinking down as that electrical pulse tightens everything.
Well, Dr. Jared, you know one of my favourite parts of the show is showing before and afters.
Of course.
Everyone sitting at home loves to talk about it and see what we see.
Right.
So show us what you would be showing your patients in a normal consultation.
Sure. What we have here is a picture of before and after of somebody who has had their thighs done. Okay? This patient is not a fat person by any means.
No.
They have a little bit of excess fat, but what they have is more than that fat is some loose skin.
Yes.
And so this patient has undergone the Renuvium process together with a little bit of liposuction through minimal incisions, and you can see how it has tightened up that skin in addition to taking out just a little bit of that fat.
Perfect. What's our next one that we're looking at?
So in the next one, we have a similar thing for a patient who's had her arms done. So here, there's a clear excess amount of skin, and that excess skin has all gone away as the Renuvium has tightened things up.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So one of the best ones that I love looking at is everyone knows it's hard to get rid of that little bit of extra stubborn fat.
Right.
And this is what's doing it.
Right. So when somebody comes in and wants their abdomen done, you can take out just that little bit of fat there, but more so than that, tighten up that skin.
All right. Look, Dr. Jared, I think it's amazing. How much downtime are we looking at?
About a week's worth.
Really,
And
that's it?
yeah, and some of that is social downtime, but a lot of that is for the first couple of days, just getting over surgery, taking it easy.
Very quickly before we go, local anesthetic or general?
Usually general, depending on how much we do.
All right, well, amazing. I love seeing the before and afters. You know I love that part of the conversation. We appreciate you again, Dr. Jared Nimtz. If you want to find out more information about Commonwealth Plastic Surgery, there it all is up on the screen, everyone. Renuvium Skin Tightening is the way to go. Back after this short break, everyone. You're watching Midday Kentucky.